Guys, welcome to the vlog.
Shut up.
Restart.
The rest of 4.7. Okay. Okay. If I'm going to solve with a leading coefficient that's not,
That's big dirty.
I know, I'll take care of it later. That is not a 1. Okay? I want to solve by completing the square with leading coefficients that aren't 1. That's what we're going to talk about today. Okay? Because sometimes I have leading coefficients that aren't 1, and then it makes it more complicated to factor. What do you think I would do first?
You would
I would have taken out a 2.
divide by 2.
Okay, you can do either first. You can subtract the 14 or you can divide by 2 first, okay? So let's go ahead. We'll just do this. We'll divide by 2
No.
so that you get x squared plus 4x plus 7 equals 0. Now, I'm going to subtract the 7 so that I get x squared plus 4x plus something equals negative 7 plus something.
Yes.
What's half of 4?
2.
What's 2 squared?
4.
Boom, boom. So then you get x plus 2 squared equals negative 3. Now what do you do?
Ratify that bad boy.
Yes.
Right.
And I get x plus 2 equals what?
I radical.
I radical 3.
Oh, look at me go.
Plus or minus I radical 3. Now you subtract 2 from both sides, and you would get x equals negative 2 plus or minus I radical 3. Okay? So when you have a leading coefficient that is not 1, you're going to divide by that leading coefficient. Does that mean you'll be dealing with fractions?
Yeah.
Yes. That is an okay thing.
Okay.
No.
That's why I said leave it in fraction form. Okay? Because it will make it easier. Here you have a rectangle. The area of the rectangle shown is 72 square units. So they're saying this whole thing here is 72 units squared. What is the value of x? How can I figure out what the value of x is?
Ooh, I know.
What?
You can just plug in numbers.
No.
Well, I mean technically you could, but that's not the right way to do it.
Right. So what would be the right way to do this?
You said x plus 2 plus 3x to equals 72.
No, not perimeter in an
Oh.
area.
Area, square, you count the square.
You're right in what you're saying, but when you do area, it's what?
You multiply.
3x times x plus 2.
So I'm going to say 3x times x plus 2 equals 72. Now, watch this. When I do that, I get 3x squared
6.
You didn't write your square. There you go.
equals 72. What do you think I need to do with that?
Find your C.
I do need to find my c. But before I find my c, what could I even do?
Take out 3.
Take out the 3.
Big bet.
Oh.
So then I have x squared plus 2x plus something equals, what's 72 divided by 3?
38.
No. 6. Wait, 2.
36.
2, 20, 20, 26.
24.
24, you right.
24.
Yes. 3
24.
goes into 7 twice, giving you a 6. 7 minus 6 is 1. 1 bring down the 2 is 12. 3 divided by 12 is 4. 24.
2 plus 2
What is half of 2?
1.
What is 1 squared?
1.
So then,
One.
you get
X squared. X plus 1 squared equals 25 radical.
It says
and
36.
x plus 1.
Equals 5.
Oh, we're dividing by 3.
Yes, Alex.
X plus 1
Is that
equals
clear?
plus or minus 5.
And so shut
Subtract
up.
1, and x equals negative 5 minus 1, which is
4.
4.
Negative 6.
Mood.
It's 24.
4 or negative 6. Okay, now, what is your answer?
Negative 6. Oh, B. D.
No, it is not D.
It's
D. Wait, oh, I
It's
can't
4 because you can't
Wait,
have
wait, wait, wait,
negatives.
wait, 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 wait.
Oh.
You can't have negative. Oh,
Trick
wait,
question.
Did you just say that?
You can't have a negative.
Out of my blog.
Even though you
Wrong.
get 2 answers, you can't have a negative measure.
It's not a vlog, it's a vlog, because a vlog is a
I'll be
video.
A
angry.
vlog.
Like,
Guys, focus. Okay, 2 more. Okay. Remember a vertex form?
yes,
Okay, and how we can graph something out of vertex form?
yes.
Okay, because it gives us the vertex and we can just plot it and then we can plug in one more point and reflect it and we got our graph.
Yes.
We are going to change standard form into vertex form
How would you do that?
by completing the square. Because then we can graph it easier.
Okay.
Okay?
You know what?
And we don't have to plug in as much information and keep going. That's why. Okay? So, vertex form is in this form right here. Y equals A times X minus H squared plus K, right? Where H and K are my vertex.
Where's David?
He's gone today. Okay, focus. So then it says, write Y equals X squared minus 10X plus 22 in vertex form. Is that factorable?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can multiply something to get you 22 and add to get you negative 10.
12 and 10. No, wait.
12 and 2.
11 and
12 and 2. No.
Wait, 12 and 4.
No.
Boy, that'll work.
Stop.
no, it's not factorable.
No, it's not factorable. So what do you think we need to do?
You have to find the C.
Okay, now let me show you a trick to this so that you don't have to subtract the 22 and then add the 22 back over to the same side. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, because usually we get it to one side, we do our little factor, and then we bring it, and then we solve from there. But because we're keeping it in this form, do you see how there is a plus K on the outside here? Okay, so what I'm technically doing is I'm trying to complete the square, and then I would take whatever that complete square is and add it. So what I want to say is y plus something equals x squared minus 10x plus something plus 22. If I move that out of the way, I can work with it. So I don't have to put it over here and then bring it back over. What's half of 10?
5.
What's 5 squared?
25.
So I have a 25 in here, and I have a 25 there. Now, I would get this, y equals, and I would change this into vertex form. X minus 5 squared. Look, that's part of vertex form.
Oh my goodness.
Now, I have a 25 here, so what would you do to that 25?
Subtract.
Subtract, what's 22 minus 25?
Negative 3.
And I saved myself a step.
Wait, so where's the A?
Your A is 1 in this case right now, because there was only a leading coefficient of 1. So what is your vertex?
5, negative 3.
Beautiful.
You ever have a dream that comes
Okay.
absolutely true?
That makes it quicker when it's in standard form to graph it. Okay? It also allows me to graph something that is not factorable. Okay? Much easier than plugging and chugging and guessing the whole time. Now, let's look at the last one, okay? Says, and this one's a little bit more complicated, a little bit trickier. The height y in feet of a baseball t seconds after it is hit is given by the function y equals negative 16t squared plus 96t plus 3. Find the maximum height of the baseball. What do you know about maximum height and vertex form?
It's
It's
the
Yeah.
The maximum height will be the
It would be the vertex, because your vertex is either your maximum or your
Minimum.
So in this case, if I can put this formula into vertex form, I know what my maximum height is without plugging and chugging, plugging and chugging, plugging and chugging, and trying to figure out things.
Yes.
Okay, now, this leading coefficient is not 1,
Yes.
okay? So here's the trick to this one. We are going to take this equation, and I'm giving myself space over here because I actually need 2 things. Okay? We're going to bring that negative 16 out so that you have t squared here. What is 96 divided by negative 16?
I would try to do that in my head, but I'll just give myself a headache.
96 to
8.
96.
It's 8.
It's 6.
6.
It's 6. And
So
since I
it's
took a negative 16 out of here, what does that do to my sign?
Positive.
changes it to a negative 16. Plus something, and I'm going to still leave this 3 over here. I'm going to move that. Now, the reason I have 2 blanks over there is because when I took this negative 16 out, okay, I was unmultiplying it basically, right? So over here, I have to multiply by negative 16.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so then after, once you find your c, that will be multiplied by negative 16.
Yes. So what is half of 6?
3.
And 3 squared is?
So
So,
you do 9 times negative 16.
yes. So what is 9 times negative 16?
Negative 144.
144, okay? Equals, and now I'm going to go ahead and just put this into vertex 4, t minus 3 squared plus 3. What do I do with 144 now?
So, add it.
Add it.
Subtract it.
No.
Add it.
It's a negative.
You got it right the first time. Yes, you got it.
Add it, subtract it, add it.
147.
So you get y equals negative 16 t minus 3 squared plus 147. What is your maximum height?
3, 147.
Would that make sense for a baseball to fly 147 feet into the air?
Yes.
Yes. Boom. That's what you're working on tonight. That stuff right there. Completing the square with leading coefficients that are not formed.
I'm so